When talking about generational improvements, we'd like to see the new entry-level budget-friendly options compete with or hopefully exceed last generation's mid-tier options. Now, for a long time, Nvidia has walked away unscathed from any of AMD's attempts to take them down a notch. Due to this, Nvidia has become far from consumer-friendly. However, over the last few generations, Team Red has been sharpening their blades, looking for an opportunity to cut Nvidia down. And well, honestly, that's a good thing for us because Nvidia keeps raising their prices, and with everything else life costing more and more and more, we need a hero right now. Now, if you haven't seen my video of the RTX 3060 non-TI versus the RX 7600, AMD did a decent job of actually making Nvidia bleed a little. In this video, we're going to see if AMD has what it takes to deliver a knockout punch to the RTX 3060 Ti with its RX 7600 and fight for your hard-earned cash.
This video is brought to you by SCDKey. Are you tired of overpaying for Windows? Well, SCDKey has got you covered for a Windows 10 Pro OEM key for a crazy low price. All you do is click on the link in the description below. Make your selection and click buy now. On top of that, you can get an additional 25% off using my discount code BPC25 for a limited time. The best part is you can fast and secure checkout using PayPal. Type in activation settings, click on change product key, paste in your brand new key, click next, then activate. Now you're all set. You can also get a great deal on Microsoft Office with the link in the description below using my offer code.
What's up guys, my name is Juan and you're watching my channel, Blueprint PC. When I did my testing for my video of the RTX 3060 versus the RX 7600, I was genuinely surprised at the results. And that made me curious. Does AMD's RX 7600 have what it takes to compete against the RTX 3060 Ti? What surprised me even more than that was how close this was actually going to be. I'm going to put the specs for both these GPUs on the screen for you guys to check out, and I'm going to tackle the ones you need to pay attention to. Both these GPUs have 8 GB of GDDR6 VRAM, which, yes, depending on the game you play, this may be an issue. However, they both come with a fair amount of their respective family of GPU cores. Where they start to differ here is Team Red has higher boost clocks compared to Team Green. That's considering the fact that RDNA 3 typically has lower boost clocks compared to RDNA 2. Another area that they're different is power consumption. AMD sips power at 165 watts, while the RTX 3060 Ti is a little more power hungry at 200 watts. My average gamer's test bench specs will be put on the screen here for you. If you want to know more, there'll be a link in the video description below where you can see my video about my test bench in more depth. The short answer is, it's a system designed to give you realistic results without crippling something unfairly. Let's not waste more time and dive right into the benchmarks. We'll start off with Speedway, which is one of the newest benchmarks that help test the GPU's performance in modern DX12 titles. Both GPUs perform well here, but the 3060 Ti has a huge 50% lead. Time Spy is a classic, and both these GPUs put up numbers that rival previous generation flagship cards. Port Royal again shows both these GPUs doing pretty well for their price point. Nvidia's lead shrinks to 25%. Rainbow Six Siege is first up, and it demonstrates how close of a fight this really is with just 3% variance between these cards. Forza Horizon 5 shows both these cards staying comfortable even at 4K. Again, the 3060 Ti has a slight lead. F1 2022 continues the trends with both these GPUs staying close as they are within 10 FPS across all resolutions. Cyberpunk shows the 3060 Ti widen the gap with a 14% boost over the 7600, but they both get their faces kicked in at 4K. Borderlands 3 favors AMD architecture, and the 7600 takes a small lead at 1080p, but drops behind at 4K. Horizon Zero Dawn keeps playing this broken record, with the 3060 Ti maintaining a modest lead over the 7600. Watch Dogs again closes the gap, and the 7600 comes out front at 1080p, but slips behind in higher resolutions. Do me a favor guys, if you're finding this video at all helpful or useful and entertaining, please consider liking and subscribing because it'll let YouTube know and me know that you like to see more. Now that you've seen the benchmarks, there's just one big problem. Which one do you buy? Of course, you may instantly think to go with the RTX 3060 Ti. The problem is, it's maintaining a really high price, with an average retail in the US currently of $340. Yes, they do drop down to just a little over $300 a lot of times, but that won't last long as stock starts to dwindle. While on the other hand, the RX 7600 is actually starting to come down in price to right around $250. So here's my buying tips. If you intend to use the GPU as more than just a gaming GPU in some light workstation tasks or video editing, things like that, you're going to want to lean towards Team Green as they're just far more compatible with pretty much every application out there. However, if you intend to do that, you may want to look at the RTX 3060 just because it has 12 gigabytes of VRAM, which would be more beneficial for those workstation creative type tasks. For strictly gaming, if you can find the RTX 3060 for $300 or less, this is a solid option and I would go that route. However, if you can't, for me, it's a win for Team Red, because at this price point, for how close they compare to each other, for this being that much less, I'm going with the RX 7600. If you want to see how the RX 7600 perform against the RTX 3060 non-TI, you can check out my video up here. Until that time, do me a favor, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.